Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators. Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Take over.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll test the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's past the marker and still going. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now from the 25. We go with a direct snap. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And there's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's caught downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And then forced down, right back to the running game. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally get him down, but that's a huge chunk play. Offense getting momentum as we wrap the first quarter up.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, SMU 21, Florida 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he gets nothing there. The defense rises up on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Pitch to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. The offense recovers the fumble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's got it already past the first down marker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching downfield. Makes the catch downfield. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's going to lose yardage there, forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Direct snap to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Just so it's 3rd and 8. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
In the end zone.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21, Florida, 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your SNU Mustangs will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense a fix. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Testing the right side here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Hand off to the right side. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And third down, it's a handoff. The Mustangs are going to keep this drive rolling. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
14.
And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 16, set to kick this one.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Short throw to the left. Caught. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll take the lead in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Catch made on the right side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, SMU. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion in a 1st down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's past the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ponies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, SMU 42, Florida 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Mustangs. And the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the point after is good.
49, Florida 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Or it's snapped to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense, coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Coming up.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to the left. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, SMU.
Great job here by the defense, coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Running through the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ponies. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It's now second and goal.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Touchdown, Florida.
They're set now to try the PAT.
The kicker is on.
The quarterback, it's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. Running right through tacklers. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That keeps the score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida, 27.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Play action here on first down. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tight end goes in motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Defense finally makes the stop after a big gain. This offense not throttling back, even on the final play. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right?